Okay. I'm not gonna touch nothing. Except I'm gonna plug it in and hope for the best. Okay. I'm feeling I'm struggling over here. Like all that reaching over. Yeah, just made my back hurt. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Back. Look at this. Wait. Look at that. Want to know how that happened? French braiding in the wind. Hair being pulled and tugged. And being like, oh, it's all right. Just do it. Let me just tuck those little fuckers back in. What are you going to do? It just makes me wonder, like, and she just braids all the time. All the time. And she doesn't break her kids' hair like that. Just mine. Just mine. It's fine. Oh, my fucking back. Rocking. What a stressful day. It was just stressful. But I mean, it was a good day. But I feel like I'm getting a cold sore. So I took the Valtrax. I think it's called Valtrax. Trying to stop it before it kicks in. Ooh, I met a very interesting woman. She had a tattoo of the Ankh. And then, she's like, you like that? She pulls her shirt down like that, and like right above her boob, she had the Eye of Horus and Ra. And she was going like all out. I was like, oh, I like it. New deck. I know why that energy was so crazy yesterday with reading and, the cosmic energies. And because I had time on my hands today. So this particular deck works with geomancy, which stems from like the cosmics. It stems from whoa. Okay. It stems from ancient times. Okay, so before tarot cards, before certain stuff, and I believe still in like the Islamic religion and Greek religion, it's still allowed as a practice, which is nuts because some of them don't allow the tarot cards because it's more modern. So you can hear me clearer today. Oh, I don't have a microphone. That came with the other camera, unless this one has a built-in microphone. I don't know. It could. Regardless, that's why I was getting like the galactic energies and stuff. So I was doing some research, and you know how I always want to teach you guys like the pyramid and certain stuff, like, so this is almost like even the Egyptians used this form of divination. And I know I'm good at divination. It just like what type of divination, right? And I always got pulled to like the I Ching and certain things. So it makes sense why I got pulled to that deck, because it's like is it Clara? No, I don't think there's an L. Claudia Dragoness. I don't think it's an L, but it's the tail of the. I almost said the tail of the donkey. It's the tail of the dragon, and then you have the head of the dragon, like all these different symbols. So it's not like really Western astrology, and it's not really Vedic astrology. It's fucking ancient astrology, and they clearly wanted me to come across this. So I'm so glad like I was drawn to that deck because I was like, I don't even want that deck. There was so many other dragon decks that I wanted, and I was like, all right, which one? You know, I always kind of let them pick and choose. I let them choose these two decks. Sometimes I'm like, remember, sometimes they send me decks like that, a Capicorn one or whatever that was. I'm like, what the fuck? I think I used it a couple of times, which is probably the perfect deck to even use with the shadow energy, right? But I'm just kind of like stumbling across things now. So I'm stumbling across things where it makes sense, you know? Um, so I want to start learning that and incorporating it into our reads. But the thing about that, like, I think the first house is Cancer. You know what I mean? It's still all the same zodiacs. But it's 13 houses, based off the planets. But the meanings of even the houses in the zodiacs are different. It's so cool. I'm kind of fascinated, but I'm like, oh Jesus, like I need another project, another one, you know. But it makes sense. I got that deck. That's because I don't know what made me even. I was just Googling the deck because I forgot the book at home. That's what it was, and I had some downtime at work, so I was going to see if I could download and print it out. And then I stumbled across this, stumbled across that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. Even reading this, it doesn't mention it though, but anything that's, I don't think it does. But if it's linked, no, I can't say if it's linked to dragons, it's linked to that. But just the way they explain, so it's like learning. I would literally have to learn a whole new astrology, which is okay. I'm gonna have plenty of time on my hands, so can't say this is all like it's not being lined up and aligned. See what I'm saying? I try to hold off until November to do my surgery. And I was telling the doctor this morning, she wasn't so happy with me. Then my other doctor called and not having it. So I have surgery early September. For me, that's not enough time. Like it just kind of sends me in a little bit of like panic mode. But again, everything happens for reasons, right? And I get to spend 8 weeks with you guys. So more consistently, you know? So like I said, like it's the way it's like lining up and how they're aligning things. I got more than enough time to learn new astrology. So I don't know if it's like it's not even meshing Vedic, and you would think it'd be more Vedic if anything, because it's more like Egyptian and Islamic, because right there. But it's not. It's ancient. It's like it was their method and how they used to do things. So I'm gonna put a twist on it, but I think this is amazing because I've been saying for so long. Like, I wonder how they did it, predicted like certain stuff, um, and I'm always like, the ancestors must be so bent out of shape. Like the readers these days, how we use tarot cards, like they should be ashamed. So I'm gonna bring back ancient astrology. So, you guys excited? You excited? I'm excited, but it's like, it's not like tarot cards, but I can still use the tarot cards. But I wouldn't be looking at the sun as like being a Leo. It's more like linking it to a planet and a zodiac and what that planet and zodiac means. It's interesting. You're also talking about my hysterectomy. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm still bent out of shape. And I am going to do it laparoscopically, but because of polyps, because of my my LEAP procedure, because of all the procedures I've had done in last 15 years after I had my babies and the C-sections, there's a good chance they're going to have to slice me open because they're not going to be able to get through all the scar tissue and get to everything they really need. So I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? I know I'm a big girl. I'm just like, umpteen days. I got shit to do. I was like, let's do it in the first week in November. She's like, well, it's major surgery. It's 8-week recovery. There's no question. You can't drive for 2 weeks, blah, 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 blah. And because the way they need to stitch me up, I'm just like, let's not talk about it. Just do it. Just do it. It's fine. But I was like telling myself, like, for like a week now, I'm like, I need at least 2 months. I need 2 months. August is going to go by quick. I need a solid 2 months. Yeah. I got like 3.5 weeks. Yeah, I heard that. I don't think it was a cricket, though. I heard that, too. First time I've been able to open the windows in probably 2 weeks. Yeah, she told me definitely 6 weeks. And even if they do the C-section route, it's still 6 weeks because that heals as, within the 6 weeks or whatnot. But the way they have to stitch me and go about getting it out, I'm really hoping it could happen laparoscopically. And she picked the date because she wants to do it with a partner that comes in from Brigham and Women's, comes in once a month and does certain surgeries with her. And they already have that date in the calendar. So they're going to squeeze me in. I'm like, do I need to find another surgeon? But she's been doing it for a long time. But she just knows with me that I'm a hit or a miss with complications. And because of all the scarring and I delivered, she's like, holy shit, you delivered almost 11-pound baby vaginally? Wait, no drugs? She's like, no wonder why, like, your pain tolerance is high. Because she's like, most people would be in the hospital right now, like, keeled over. All my blood vessels down there. What do they call that? It's like a congested pelvic or something. I don't fucking. The one thing after, there's 3 things going on down there, and all 3 things, the only way to fix all 3 things is a hysterectomy. So there's no way around it. It's happening. So, I mean, I am confident in her, but she's like, she just wants to have her right-hand man. I'm like, okay. She's like, I mean, I can have the interns. I was laughing. I was like, no, it's okay. It's fine. So, It's not like I didn't know it was like a high risk, you know, even for surgery. So I'll be fine though. Spirit wants me around. I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just hoping, you know, one and done. No complications afterwards. They just have to stitch things like they would normally, but then extra stitching because of previous procedures that weren't within the uterus, that were kind of like outside. So I'm just, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to be fine. It's all good. I'm just stressed. I feel like it's tomorrow, you know, like 3 weeks. I mean, 4 weeks? Not really 4 weeks. So we're past the 4 weeks. We're looking at 3 weeks now. 3.5. I'm just like, oh. What are you going to do, guys? What are you going to do? It is what it is. And that's not changing. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So.
Hi.
Hi, bud.
You think make me a bagel when you're done?
I just started. Why don't you ask me to make you a bagel? Maybe you can bargain with her. No. Why? She might make it for you.
What?
She might make it for you. Why don't you ask her?
No.
Are you going to make it? Yeah, I've done laparoscopic procedures before. I've had a lot of procedures done, guys. A lot. I kind of already know they're going to be slicing me open. Which is, it is what it is. Just get it done. It's the best thing for me right now. They're like, you got this going on, and this going on, and you want to wait 2.5 months? Yeah. I kind of had it all planned out in my head. She must have been like, you're off your fucking rocker. Like, she got my other doctor involved. So, it's fine. Talked out of that one. They know best, right? That's why they do what they do. This new deck, okay? It's like, she's got a light workers deck. This one, I think, is for like Reiki healers or just healers, empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. I just came across it when Spirit told me with that one. And they picked this one. And it does have it looks a little like Brad Pitt. Some are very modern, like the Chariot's modern, right? But let me give you an example of not a major arcana. 7 of coin, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Saturn. But on the left and the right is what I like about this is late winter. It's got the little symbols. So that would be late winter, right? And then with the F could be fall. So late winter, possibly early fall, right? So it's like astrology and tarot and all things meshed together. Upright, reverse, keywords, the meanings, yes, no references, astrology symbols, zodiac signs, seasons, time and indicators. So I was like, okay. But I think it was $50 or $60. And I usually, when I go for tarot decks, usually like really drawn to them. But again, I let them choose, so we'll see what comes out. But here's the thing. If I'm going to be learning a new form of ancient astrology, ancient divination, I don't know. I mean, I could mesh it with that. See, yeah, so I don't know. You know, I let them pick, and right now they have not. Why does that look like it's not adjusting? Oh, that's super aggravating. Is it just me? It's fuzzy, right? It's supposed to adjust. And you guys are like, the camera's great. It's not even adjusting. Anywho, I'm not messing with that camera one more time tonight. So, it even looks like it's got a glare. So anyhow, they started me in a new direction with that one. So, and it makes sense why galactic energy was there in the cosmos. It makes such perfect sense. And it's like, with the dragons, it's like 13 meanings. It's so interesting. It's going to be a lot of work, which is okay, because I think that the ancient ways should absolutely be coming back when it comes to divination and certain beliefs and stuff. So, you know, so we will do a reading with these and see what we get. Ooh, that like popped right out. What do they want to share? The 4 of coins. Holding tight. Capricorn, Venus, Mercury, the Sun. Possibly, yeah, midwinter. Cardinal sign. It's like a cardinal beginning. But what I'm going to have to do when all these come out is kind of see what we have a lot of. And then kind of put it together like that. And this is a yes answer with the 4 of coins. So, interesting. So I think I'm only going to start off with like 4 or something and kind of see if I can read into it that way. Let me just switch over the laundry, and then we will do a reading. Buddy. I'm like putting the laundry in. I'm like, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. God, I'm telling you. I needed time to prep. 3 weeks is not enough time to prep. It's just not. Not in my head. Not in my world. So I'm gonna put you down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go like this. Okay, that's nice, right? That's nice. And I gotta put this near me for now until I learn the, well, I know all those, but all these are like her little things. So with that being said, hold on. I know, I'm just not happy about it. Just doesn't give me time to prep, but I get what you're saying. Also, I'm going to skip the concert tomorrow, but I'm going to do tenting. So what time Friday morning are we going to leave? She's going to be so bummed that I'm skipping the concert. I just, one day at a time. Clear the throat chakra. Holy moly. Cards are a little thin. They're nice. They're slippery. Oh, I'm seeing like geometric shapes. That's cool. That's interesting. And the color red, it's like blood red. I wonder if that's because of the candle. Let me put the thing over my eyes. All right, it's not because of the candle. So it could be in reference to Mars. All right. Something possibly with cattle. Queen of Wands. I think I'm gonna move you. Let me grab this wire. I think I'm gonna, is it gonna slide? Oh, you're closer over there. I guess you're closer over there. Oh, I just got a pain in my wrist. Confident, ambitious, early winter. Another cardinal sign. What came out last time? It was, I feel like I just read this, but it wasn't this. It was the Four of Pence, which is strange because this is even a different element. I feel like I just had deja vu. That reminds me of like a panther. What did I see before? Cattle? You're looking right towards something. The sun, something is it's like, what a beautiful card though. I don't know, like it's whatever you're looking right at. It's like absolutely focused. These I meshed around. I'm gonna read them upright for right now. So yeah, you could be manifesting a reward here with the magician. Oh, here's the thing with the ancient tarot, the magician is more of an awakening, right? So this is why I got a lot to learn because we're used to as it manifesting, dreaming, right? It's just the ancient concept is so different than us. So I don't know when somebody came along and decided to twist the original zodiacs, and it's so mind blowing, guys. But I didn't mean to interrupt here, but I did want to bring that to your attention because I'm definitely going to study that. There's no question. It's right up my alley. So you got it's another yes card too. Now you got two yeses. Queen of Wands, ambitious, confident, looking at something. It's almost like it's like the sun coming up, the moon going down. Like I don't know. It's beautiful though. And this particular card is manifesting a reward when we've been talking about a karmic return too. So um I was like, what's this little thing? It's not right here. So it's like I think that's trying to tell us what the color, the lavender here is. It's like a thinking. It's a thinking. Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Pisces energy. Look at that. There is like that's not geometry, but it's something in between the letters. And there's a symbol on that. I can't make it out. It's meant to be real tiny. So thinking about what's next, whatever's on your mind, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're looking at, that's reminding me of a Black Panther. I don't know if it is a Black Panther per se. Um, I almost feel like it's the sun. Um, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces. It's even linked to Pisces. I think it's just with the Pisces there, it could be meaning like the intuitive side. And the Queen of Wands is known to be intuitive. So again, this is actually spring, not winter, so early spring. So I feel like you've been working on this since spring, whatever this is. And it's a cardinal beginning. So whatever it is, you're going to be thinking about it, or whatever you're creating. Okay, let me put it this way. Whatever you're creating right now, it's going to have like long-term rewards. So if you feel like you're stumbling, falling down, like if you pick yourself up, you'll be rewarded. If you're lacking confidence, lacking energy, you start exercising, eating better, you're going to be rewarded. You start working on self-work, love, better, self-talk, affirmations, you're going to be rewarded. I mean, there are two yes answers side by side. So all this energy, I feel like, is coming with the 8-8 too. Swooping in with this energy. Everybody's thoughts or focus is going to be different right now, but I really do. It's a beautiful card. The Queen of Wands. I've always really been pulled to the Queen of Wands. Sag energy that came in the other day with the 8-8 reading too. And I typically look at the Magician as a Sagittarian energy too, but it's not pulling me to that right now. Whatever you're manifesting is, keep on it. It's an idea, a thought. It's like something like you might have to invest a lot of work into it. Some of you, you've been doing this since early spring. You could have already started something. You're probably going to see the rewards from it shortly if you haven't already seen it. I just got pulled to that lovely greenish blue. The Chariot, two major arcana too. Persevering, willpower is kind of everything I just kind of touched upon. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Mingya, it's another yes card, guys. And I don't know what these little things are. I'll have to read the book, but I'm being pulled to those. It's almost reminding me of I see like the I don't know if it's pagan symbols. That kind of reminds me of like a Norse, like early Norse, which is all around Egyptian time, Icelandic Vikings, before Christianity came along. And this is a card of triumph, right? Persevering, willpower. So it's also reminding me of the reading we did, where at the end of the reading I was like, okay, I'm going to read for my spiritualist. Here's next. And it was the Earth's beginning or something. And I brought it into the reading yesterday. So I kind of think it's like that. This is very, very modern. They are beautiful. You're about to pick a path, or you're about to find it, walk it. It's something. It's almost like, this is almost like too modern for me, but I like vintage thing. I like traditional, right? But when it comes to tarot, but in all reality, I feel like they chopped tarot cards. So now that I'm learning, what's up, Buttercup?
You know where my candy bag is? I think you took it.
No, I swear I didn't.
Where'd you put it then?
I haven't even been home, buddy.
Listen.
Well, I hope you find it. I want a piece. It's all happening. It's taking place. I think like this, the waves coming in, and it's just the beginning. Whatever it is, you're going to be triumphant at. Okay. I almost feel like the definition on these cards is different too. Same with the dragons, and it pulled me to the ancient divination. Typically, the chariot it talks about triumphant power, moving forward. This is persevering and willpower. So it's almost like you gotta stay dedicated to the path you choose, right? Because now you're going down one road, so you're right there, and whatever, you're gonna be successful. Like I said, it's something, I'm feeling something very long term, like for years to come. Like you just start a business for years to come. It might be this business that just you love it. It just takes off. You could be starting a YouTube channel. It's like that. Whatever you're in the midst of create, like what, I don't think you know what this is yet. It could be anything. Like for instance, I just came across the first form of ancient divination. Okay, I'm stoked, but that's not something I'm just going to master. Even if I did that in my Egyptian life, and I did it in ancient Rome, and it's not going to come to me that easy. It might come a little easier, but it's going to take a lot of practice. And I think that's why that card is representing persevering willpower, so it's almost like they see you pushing through. Yeah, like good karma. When I talk about the good karma coming our way, we'll do for a new karma, reaping the reward, that type of thing, is because Jupiter's here too, right? But it's just that time of year. But it's pulling me to dates. It just so sidetracked me. So you got to work towards things, obviously, right? But it's your Dharma, it's your Jupiter return. Like you're getting it no matter what. It's not something that's going to really be put on hold. It's to the extent of shit. They want me to wear my ring. It's to the extent of what you create. So I'll tell you this, you are absolutely hands down, you are not manifesting anything temporarily. This is long term. There's longevity here. I mean, I'm hearing even legacy, which is a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful thing. So some of you, this could be a relationship, this could be work, this could be job, this could be, I'm just hearing it's the ultimate. So you're going to be pretty excited. I can't get comfortable. You're going to be pretty excited. Again, it's, take what I learned again today, and then they're going to have me mesh a whole bunch of stuff with that. And I'm probably the only one that can do that. And I mean it as a lot of people can do it. It's not like it's an unknown thing, right? But meaning what's meant for you is for you. It won't pass you by. If it's meant for you, it's yours. You're not gonna You could go around the corner, cut corners, might take a year or two, but what's meant for you is you. It's not meant for anybody else. See what I'm saying? So it's not something that's going to pass you by. So, like, there's a lot of people that probably do YouTube videos on this and tutorials, and it's like I Ching, and they're big on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tarot thing, but it's not like that. But if this is what I'm manifesting and what I'm meant to do, it's things that come back from me from another lifetime. It's the inner wisdom. It's the inner knowing. It's the knowledge that's given through spirit, the galactic, whomever. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? It's what you make it. It's what comes back to you. Because I'm getting that song. It's all coming back to you now. Right? So this might boom next spring. This could boom it could boom. I feel like it's something you've been working on, but this is something that's coming in now. So if you're starting a business or studying like me, right? What do we have? August, September, October, November, December. 5 months is a short time, And if you can nail something in 5 months, your whole life is going to be different. It's like that, right? And guys, there's only so many yes and no's in this damn deck. And you have three yes answers to whatever this is. This woman creates certain decks for readers, light workers. So when certain people ask her certain questions, I can do that with my pendulum, right? And a lot of people say, why do bring back the ancient, divination? Because you can have those answers through your pendulum. But this is a different form of divination. It's extremely complicated. A lot of people who start this type of divination, they don't follow through. It's one of the hardest things for your brain to consciously and subconsciously, all the 5 levels of the consciousness, to absorb. So I'm even hoping I can pull it off. I'm going to give it a shot, So whatever this is, definitely put your mind to it. We'll go one more row. See if we can get any clues. It's almost like exciting. I almost don't even want the clues, but I want to ask for clues because I don't really want the answers like that. Whatever this is manifesting. It's not going to pass you by. Okay. What wanted to pop was the King of Cups, but it's the 7 of Coin. Fruits of your labor. Whatever, like I said, whatever you put your mind to, whatever you plant, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're creating, like whatever is going on in your head, whether, it's a relationship, it's a business, it's love, whatever it is for you. This is late spring. It's another spring card. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Saturn. So there's going to be, there's like unsurety. This, Saturn can represent being unsure. Okay. So, which would make sense. It's the 7 of Pence, but so make sure you're sure. Or I don't think it's like self-doubt. Like how I just explained to you. It's so weird why I keep using it. Doesn't matter. How I just explained to you, just put your mind to it. And I'm like, okay, well, me personally, like I'm going to give it a shot, right? I'm kind of getting the same vibe here. Not like give it a shot, because this is the fruits of your labor. So whatever you're investing in, but it's Saturn. And when Saturn here it's more than just lessons. I think right now it's not a lesson. It's just you're kind of unsure if this is what you want to invest in and not, because something's about to crack. Sorry, I forgot you were down here. Right? So it's about to crack. It's about to open. It's like the egg from last night's reading. See what I'm saying? So this is a card about investment, patience. You're planting seeds. You need the sun. You need the sun, you need the earth, you need the water, you need all the elements for it to grow properly. So I think the unsurety, because at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pence, is, I think you're recovering from something that was kind of like unstable. You're in the midst of recovering from an unstable situation. It was a very misfortunate situation that you just kind of went through. What a beautiful card. But like, house burnt down, you're losing your memories, your photos. I don't even look at it as being abandoned. I'm looking at it like, well, it could be like an old abandoned house. You come across it and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. See, it's being more optimistic than anything. Get where I'm going with this? So try to be optimistic, but think this through, because I think there's multiple things happening here. And it's not even the Seven Cups, it's the Seven of Pence. There's definitely multiple things happening here. There's no question. It's not just one aspect of story of my life. It's not just one aspect of your life. It's many different aspects. It drives me nuts when cards come out like that before they know what I'm going to call out, but they know what I'm going for next. So I guess you're getting an extra card. So you got the Sun card here. And it's blissful. Unbrindled joy. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's the Sun. And that's a card of being sure. So it's like unsure, sure. Saturn energy, you're kind of unsure, right? The Sun, that's a sure. It's a yes card. So you got another yes card. Okay? So make sure you're sure before. Just be real careful what you're manifesting right now, because something's about to crack, and make sure you're sure. So do not go into something unsure. Don't make your final decision unsure. But here's the thing that I like about this. You now have 4 yeses. Okay? Holy moly. 4 yeses. So something's looking real good. You might question it, but what a beautiful freaking outcome. And whatever seed you plant is going to grow, because you need the sun. You need the metamorphosis. Why am I saying metamorphosis? That's not even the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for, when the sun, what the fuck is that word? I just heard utopia too. What's the word I'm looking for? What the friggle sticks? Photosynthesis, right? So it's perfect. Whatever you're planning has that photosynthesis. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I mean, yeah, moving forward. And it clues regarding the magician. I don't think that's Leo energy. That's a really beautiful fucking combination, guys. Whatever you're creating, the sun is the outcome. Okay? So, Mingya. Damn. 2 of Cups. Some of you, it is a relationship. It's a partner. It could be a business partnership. It's just a perfect partnership. There's no such thing as perfect. But apparently, in this deck, there is. Okay? Holy fuckle sticks. Another yes card. Is this real life right now? Holy moly. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. It's Venus. It's another cardinal. Could be dealing with a strong cardinal sign. But it's a cardinal beginning. That's the beautiful thing of it. Right? It's a beginning. You know, fixed signs is more in the middle. Mutable signs is more of like an ending. So you have all these. How many? You have one, two. There's only two. Why do I feel like you had more? I mean, you're starting with a cardinal beginning too. So it could be a cardinal energy. I'd like to see if this is a fixed sign. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign. What's a fixed sign? Aries, Taurus. Don't tell me, guys. Let me put my thinking cap on. Cancer's mutable. I'm losing my mind. Aries, Taurus. Oh, I'm missing water and water. Water. Scorpio. And then what am I missing? I'm missing air. Is it Aquarius or is it Libra? Now I'm asking for help. Leo? Oh yeah, I was saying Aries. It's Aquarius. Thank you. Wow, I used to know those off the top of my head. Holy shit. Can't believe I spaced that. Holy moly. Great balls of fire. So, you got two cards of a beginning. So again, this could be business. It could be love. It's a partnership. It's a harmonious partnership. You're manifesting it. So even if it's like, you feel like it's a freaking disaster right now, or you're pushing away an energy, like that's teaching that energy how you want to be loved, how you want to be, what you want in a relationship. It's self-worth, right? So I almost feel like if it's that type of scenario, it's teaching another energy on, I'm not accepting this, take accountability for that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. That's if it has to do with if it's love, right? But it could be a love partnership. You could love your business, right? But so if it has to do with like be like an intimate, let's put it that way, an intimate relationship, and you're kind of like, well, nothing going on there and the last one and blah 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 blah, the dynamics could be shifting here because of all this energy. All right. So again, another card of early spring. I mean, early summer. I think only because Cancer comes first. So it could be Cancer season, Scorpio season, Pisces season. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Cardinal beginning. So whatever you're manifesting, it's a dual operation. So say you're creating your own business, you could meet somebody in the midst of that. Say somebody walks into your life. Well, yes, it's going to be a really good match. Let's see any clues about this Chariot. I almost want this. But it's like, the Lovers, etheric choice. Your etheric choice. Didn't I just say like utopia or something? Didn't I just say something like that? It's making a choice. So some of you, this is love. This is love, baby. Don't hurt me no more, no more. But I feel like, in a sense, like I've said that song plenty of times, but the way I just interpreted that is like yourself. It's like, I don't know if your shadow self just saying to you, and you don't even have to be in a shadow period, guys. I've sang that song plenty of times, and I've never felt that way interpreting that song. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Everyone wants to relate it to somebody else, right? Yes, absolutely. That can be a thing. But it's not going to go down like that because of how you're manifesting what a partnership is to you. So if you don't have the same values and morals of somebody else, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about that person, place, a thing, that person, because we're talking about a partnership, right? Something else, or it's not something, someone else is coming in. Guys, there's something with this reward that has to do with another person, which is strange to me because, well, I'm not gonna say it's strange, but in a way, it's strange because I think this is more like what I was trying to explain the other night. Like, you have to find time to play, but you also have to find the balance between your love life, your career, and your family, right? And play is important. It's like 4 things there, guys, that are important. So this is why I feel like you're not going to be juggling them. I feel like that's why I'm saying different things in your life is going to be altered. It's like different angles all aligning spontaneously and intermediately. I don't know why that word got tossed in there. So, oh, Mingya, guys, it's another yes card. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yeses. 6 is the number in the spiritual meaning, harmony, balance. Something very balanced is coming in. Make sure you're sure before you invest. Make sure this is really what you want before moving forward. This could be a life partner for some of you. Like, some of you might not even want a relationship. Some of you might want a relationship. See what I'm saying? So it's not like it's like a test. It's just, is this the type of person? I'm not even in person. Is this the type of energy you want? I'm also hearing, don't judge a book by its cover because people change. I'm not seeing change here like that, but you get what I'm trying to say. All right. So I just kind of feel like this energy too, like looking here with the Queen of Wands and this is a card of like loving life, wanting to be single, manifesting big things, and then it's like maybe you meet somebody and you're like, all right, well, maybe. I feel like it's a twist of events or a twist of fate. Like, I don't know if like in the beginning, because you're coming in as the Empress, guys. I'm being pulled to so many readings. You've been coming in as the Empress. Right now, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. And I almost thought it was the Seven of Cups, but it's the Seven of Pence. So you might be in the energy where months ago you wanted a commitment and you wanted to lock it down, and it's just something with your philosophy, right? And it's still meaningful. It still means a lot to you. It's still how you see things. But it's almost like right now, I'm feeling this energy of just you wanting to like ride solo. And I don't think it's because you got walls up because of your past relationship. But there looks like there's a relationship coming in. So it's almost like I don't know what type of relationship you're gonna choose, and I don't mean that as in like an open relationship. I mean, for me, yeah, yeah, maybe some of you, right? I'm not gonna knock what it is you want, but like it could be a very committed relationship, but you're both very independent. Um, there's something about how it's like the choice is yours. But I mean, 6 yeses. Holy, you got a yes for every card because the sun came out with the 7 of coins. It's almost like yes, invest. Invest in what this is. It could lead to romance. If you're thinking about a new job or whatever it is for you, you could be wanting to, work with animals, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to take a side gig doing, dog walking. And next thing you know, somebody comes along and wants to like partner up, or you meet somebody from like a shelter, an animal shelter, and you're falling in fucking love, going into business together, right? And if this is regarding, a lot of you guys are saying stuff about your past. If this is regarding your past, there's new energy coming in, as if it's like transformed. I meant to say something with last night's read too. I almost came back on, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to bed. But some of you, there is somebody from your past coming back that in due time, um, that will transform, will make a change because they're in love with you. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But that's gonna take longer, not longer to align, but it would take a little longer to get to. It just take a little longer to feel more secure or trust. However, it goes down for you, right? But this is today's reading, and I'm here in August, so sometime in August. I'm feeling more definitely Leo energy. Leo season. So could be in 5 days, 6 days. So we have something like maybe like late spring, making the decision in Leo season, early summer. You do have a lot of summer energy here too. Let's see. 2 water signs, 2 fire, 3 fire, 1 air, 1 earth. And I'm trying to like place it like water, like watery, like that's Gemini is usually partnerships. It's definitely a partnership. Um, it's it's your emotions. It's a lot of things. The fire is the fire, the spark, the passion, the desire, right? So that's good. And you're like, oh, 1 earth, right? But this is a very grounding earth. It's solid. It can grow. It's linked with the sun. It's like even if you typically, you're not a good plant person or you can't keep fish alive, well, you can in this energy. See what I'm saying? Oh, I never had a green thumb. Well, you do now. Okay. All right. That was a good read. That was a good read. Oh, I'm like lifting that up, but you're down here. Yo. All right. All right. Well, Mia just came in. I'm wrapping it up. It's getting late. Hold on. I'm wrapping this up. So I love you guys, and I will see. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good night. So then you should invest in Earth. Yeah, maybe. But you never know. I mean, they can come in as fire, they can come in as water, guys. But they could have way more Earth in your chat. In their chat. You know, I feel like the last person I dated too had a lot of Earth, and Earth is a very slow-moving energy.
You don't date.
No, what do I do?
You say you don't date.
Well, it's kind of dating, but not dating. Whatever. Shit, you don't date. Well, I didn't lock nothing down in 2 years either, so I don't know what you want to call that. I forget I'm talking to you down here. I mean, yes, and I keep looking up. Anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.
Bye, guys.
You're very welcome. Mia said bye. Ooh, and I'm going to get a cold sore right here. Mingy, I'm telling you. It's fucking stress.
Go get your dates on.
Go get your dates on. You hear me? Go get your dates on. So maybe you want to keep your options open. I don't know what to tell you. And then you're like, no, I want to keep my options open. And Spirit's like, no, you got to lock it down. No, I don't want to lock it down. I don't know how it's going to go for everybody, but good luck with that. Okay. And here's the thing, too. You don't want somebody looking at you like you're just the Queen of Wands. So be careful there, too.
Be
but
careful.
I mean, you got all those yes cards, so I really wouldn't worry about it. I think the Sag energy is more you and what you're manifesting. You're very welcome. I will see you guys mañana. And look at Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. What a beautiful card too, though, right? It's like, it's a new beginning. It's motivated. It's real. It's real life right here. They said, thank you, Mia. Thank you, Mia. LOL. OMG, she just boosted my energy.
LOL. Oh my god, it's so hilarious.
I think she's blushing. Wait, don't go anywhere. I'm wrapping this up and I want to see you. Okay, go find Cassie. Leave my door open. And come back to me. It's all coming back to me now. I'll see you tomorrow.